Okay, let me start this off right. Get my Sunday paper Sunday. Sunday was a good day to get the Sunday paper. Um, I love video games. As you can see, peruse around. I love video games. Video games everywhere. I got all of them. All the best ones. All the must-have games. Anyway, Target. One of my favorite stores in the world, man. I love shopping there. They got just about everything you need. Well, I get this paper, the weekly ad, and this is like music to my soul. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Buy any 2 games, get 1 free. Choose from hundreds. Wow. Buy any 2 games. Wow. Choose from hundreds. Cool. And right under that, in the fine print, you always got to read the fine print, because there's a lot of stores that'll just like trick you, and it'll be just the 4 games advertised or some shit, like Best Buy did to me a couple weeks ago. But anyway, this shit, the fine print reads, damn, I'm getting old, man. Valid on all PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii games. $14.99 to $59.99. That either says $59 or $69.99. I think it's $59. And none of my games cost more than that anyway. So, I pop in today. I get off work at 8. Bam. 8:30. I'm fucking at Target. And I'm going to pick up my Kinect. And I wasn't going to get... I just wanted the sports game. Because my fat ass ain't dancing. And I said, fuck it, man. You know, for the first time, I'm going to get peripheral that comes out on the day of. And I'm just going to go for the whole Kinect experience. So, I wanted to get the Cananimals or whatever the fuck it's called. The Kinect Sports. And just some other game. Kinect Sports mainly the only one I wanted to get out of all of them. But I said, let's make it a Kinect experience, you know? So I ended up getting, what was that? Fighters Uncaged or some shit like that. Or I wanted to get that. So this little old lady's there. She helps me and she goes to ring the shit up. And it's like, she says, oh dear. These games aren't on sale. I was like, you got the Sunday paper right there. Why don't you check it? It says all games. And she's like, oh, but it's not ringing up. And I said, call the manager. Call the manager. And he tells her that the Kinect games are not Xbox 360 games. I said, you know what? Let me go to the customer service and talk to the manager face to face. Because he tells me, he goes, oh, I checked the ad. And those games aren't included in the deal. And I said, but I'm pretty sure the ad said all Xbox 360 games. Oh, they're not 360 games. I'm pretty sure they said all 360 games. No, I'm sure those games are for the Kinect system that just came out today. Kinect isn't a system. It's a peripheral. You attach it to the 360. He goes, oh, but those are Kinect games. They're not for the Xbox 360. I said, you can read, can't you? Because it says, let me show you here. Xbox 360 on the box. Now, by me pointing that out to him, he was kind of upset. Or I could tell it changing his voice, like, oh shit, you know, I was wrong. But of course he's not going to admit that shit. So we're going at it back and forth, and he finally just gets fed up, and he hands me a card with the customer service number on it. You know? And I said, you know, man, no, I want the corporate number. And he's like, well, that is the corporate number, which I didn't believe him. But, you know, so he was like, have a good day. You know, real snotty and shit. So I'm trying to explain to him the difference between the Xbox and what the Kinect is, but he's not having it. He's trying to walk away. And so I said, well, I got some other purchases besides the Kinect and the 3 games. You know what? I can't buy nothing now. And so he stops to help me. And so I take that opportunity to keep badgering him about it. I mean, it's just plain and simple. Buy any 2 games and get 1 free. And then, you know, he starts to state, he said, yeah, but that's just for the PS3, the Xbox 360, and the Wii. And I said, exactly! And so I'm explaining to the whole time why, you know, Kinect is just an add-on. It's not a system. And you got to actually put the games in the 360 or you can't play them. And so he doesn't say anything. Just, you know, when he's done ringing me up, have a nice day, sir. You know, so I leave. And I uttered some shit under my breath. But, you know, with my loud, booming voice, I'm pretty sure he heard me. Something to the effect of fucking dickless weasel or some shit. Something like that, you know. That's just my flavor, you know. So anyway, I go out to my car. And I call this number he gives me. And dude picks up the phone. At first, I can't understand what the hell he said his name was. And dude was from India. And he had a very thick accent. And I was like, here we go. His name. Then I finally got it out of him. His name was Ken. And I'm thinking, yeah, right. And so it turns out, though, Ken is the man. He was on his shit, you know. He went through the motions. It took like 40 minutes talking to his supervisor, making phone calls and shit. Of course, he comes back. He can't help me. I said, well, that's all fine and dandy, but I need to speak to your supervisor. And he goes, my supervisor? And so I was like, yeah, I appreciate everything you tried to do for me, but yeah, I need to talk to your supervisor. And so, and then that's when I'm thinking I'm going to be put in phone call limbo. You know, hell, they just leave you in there until you hang up or get frustrated and smash your phone or whatever. So I go there for about 10, 15 minutes. And actually somebody picked up, a woman named Lisa, who was his boss. And so I start trying to explain to her the deal. And she was like, oh, I already read your statement that Ken took. And what'd she say? What did she say? She says, yeah, I'm going to give the store manager a call and see what's going on. You know, and then I'm trying to explain to him what's wrong with the manager and why he doesn't understand. She's not having any of that. She's like, I'm going to call the manager. I'll call you back. So another 10 minutes goes by. She's like, oh yeah, I talked to Mike, the supervisor. He said those aren't Xbox 360 games. And I'm like, he doesn't understand. You know, if you have the ad there, you can read the ad. You can see the games. You can see in the ad that the games, you know, I'll show you right now. And then, where's that shit? There we go. I said, if you got the ad with you, you can even see right there. It's real blurry on my shit. But you can see on the little boxes, they all say Xbox 360. And I said, you know, you need the Xbox 360 to play these games. That's why it says Xbox 360 on it. So anyway, she just didn't want to hear none of that. She goes, you know, all right, I'm going to call him back. She calls him back. And then as she's talking to me, she receives an email about this very particular subject. And she goes, I'll be right back. I have to read this email. And so she goes read the email. And then about 5 minutes later, she comes back. She says, look, I have to go talk to my supervisor, whatever, you know, and I'll call you back later. And I'm like, yeah, right. But you're saying there's still a chance. So I'm like, man, I'm like, by my job, so I'm 30 minutes away from work. So I figure, should I just fuck around out here? And then I'm thinking, man, what if it's like 6 o'clock when she calls me or some shit? So I just head home. And I'm thinking, man, I'm surprised I got this far, because usually they just keep saying, no, can't do it, duh. But it's in writing, you know. They have to honor what they print out. Whoever's ass it was who didn't exclude those games, you know, he needs to be get his ass whooped. So anyway, 3 o'clock. Phone rings. It's Lisa. And she tells me, she says, I'm happy to tell you that you can go to the store, pick up your games, and when they enter them in the register, they should ring up as part of the deal. And I don't know if it's just for that store, or if they're going to shoot that shit nationwide, or if they've had enough complaints. But, hey, thank me. You can thank me, because I got the ball rolling at the Madison Heights store over on John R. near 14 Mile. So you got me to thank for that. Because, hey, I'm not having it. So, anyway, I shoot back up there in rush hour traffic. And, which was, I hate rush hour traffic. So I shoot all the way up there. And I get up there and I'm walking there. And the whole time I'm scoping out for Mike. Can't find Mike. Walk all the way to the back. Get to the video games. And now the whole day I've been scared that they're going to sell out. And then I'll just be fucked because I won't be able to get the games I want. Then why do I need the system? So I get there, they have all the games I want. And the old lady's still there. She rings me up and she's like, oh, there you go, and all that shit. So I do a little extra shopping. I'm on my way out. And some big dude comes walking over to me. And he's like, hey, did you get your games? And I was like, yeah, I did. I'm happy now. And then he's like, well, yeah, Mike sent me out here. He told me to tell you that he was sorry for the mix-up, and he really would like to apologize. And I'm like, okay, yeah. I can understand how people can get the new, technology confused and shit, especially if you don't play video games. And hey, I'm not fat for no reason, man. That's all I do is play video games. And so the guy shook my hand, and I headed out the door. Kinect. Xbox 360 sensor. Do you see anywhere on that motherfucking box where it says system? And who the hell wants to play that game? What's the name of that shit? Kinect Adventures. Yeah, I'm going to be hopping and jumping around. That's okay. I just wanted to say again how helpful Ken was and Lisa with the customer service. Yeah, Target's been my favorite store for ever since it opened, and they do a good job there. And that's what I told the manager before I left the first time. I said, man, you're not going to take care of me as much money as I spend in here? I mean, I just bought some games this week. I mean, a couple days ago. And I spent like $300 in there. You're not going to look out for one of your better customers? Have a nice day, sir. Good old Mike. No hard feelings, man. No hard feelings.